Can you introduce yourself for me, please?
Sure. My name is Jamie Bell, CEO of Ledo Pizza.
Fantastic, Jamie. Thank you. And tell us a little bit about the concept.
Well, the concept is we're a carry-out, dine-in pizza location. We have 120 units up and down the East Coast, founded in 1955 by my grandfather. Started concept in 86 until we figured out what we wanted to franchise, and we started that in 1989. So we're just kind of a community family place, dine-in, carry-out, restaurant, seat about 70 people, and we really strive to be their kind of local community restaurant.
Incredible. So your grandfather started the business, and now you're running it. Fantastic story.
It wasn't fantastic when you were my age at 12 years old washing dishes, but it turned out okay.
You got started early in the business.
I got started early in the business.
How many corporate locations versus franchise concepts did you have, or franchise locations? What's that mix look like then and today?
So we had 2 corporate locations and we had 35 franchise locations, and today we have 122 all franchise. Like I said, he came to me and said he was retiring, figure it out. I figured out running the restaurants and the franchising was too much, and I needed to prioritize my time with the franchises. So I doubled down and focused on the franchising. I'd like to get back into the corporate stores now that we have an infrastructure, but just haven't had the right timing and opportunity.
And tell us about the franchise system, the total investment, franchise fee. What does that look like for those out there considering the franchise?
Sure. So the initial franchise fee is $30,000. Your real investment is about $500,000 all in. That would include food on the shelves, a little bit of operating capital, your first pre-payrolls and insurance and those type things. But really about $500,000 all in. If we get lucky and take over a second generation restaurant, we may be able to do it for as cheap as about $250. But $500 is that number. The royalty is 5%, paid every 2 weeks, and we have a 2% advertising fee that comes into a co-op, and that's actually managed by a group of franchisees. I have a full marketing team, but we don't buy anything or do anything without the franchisees blessing.
Amazing. They're heavily involved in the process and operations, which is great. You keep them involved there. And tell us about the vision of the brand. Where do you see the brand in the next 5 to 10 years in terms of growth?
We're kind of a slow growth unit. We're a little opportunistic. First of all, we need to make sure our current franchisees are happy and healthy, because if they're not, we're going to devote all of our time onto them. So we're really taking care of that base first. And then secondary, we look to grow off of that. It's really anywhere between 5 to 15 units. We're a little bit opportunistic. If the real estate market's not there to make a deal, we just won't make the deal. We'll just wait until it's there. If we have a great environment, it'll be a 15-unit deal. Growing the brand up and down the East Coast is really the goal for the next 5 to 10 years. And to be honest with you, it's bringing in the 4th generation to run it. That's going to be probably my real focus in the next 10 years, is getting them up.
Incredible. What a pleasure and a privilege to hear your story. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Thank you.
Congratulations on all the success, and we wish you continued success, and we look forward to following your story. So thanks a lot, Jamie. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Like and follow to stay up to date with everything you need to know about buying a franchise or converting your business into the next big franchise concept.